next 3 hours of watching the draw. But if you do, the excitement gets too much for you and you have to leave, can you leave from the sides, not through the middle, or else you'll be on screen. Now, I've told you you're going to be on screen. You will be very happy to be on screen. But if you could move around the sides if you tend to leave early. When I get the thumbs up, which we have, we can start the draw. Welcome to the 2024 Henley Royal Regatta draw. Before we start the draw, I would like to make a few announcements. Of course, the regatta will be broadcast again this year, so make sure that all crews conduct themselves in a manner that you, your club, will be proud of. As last year, Henley Royal Regatta stickers will be supplied by the boat tent inquiries, for you to put on your own stickers on boats and blades, and it is your responsibility to attach them. If you have any problems and need any more of stickers for mishaps, extra ones are on sale in the shop, but I would go to inquiries first with any problems from there. This year's regatta programme. Racing will begin at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, 8:30 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Saturday, racing will start at 9:30. On Sunday, the first final will start at 11, following the regatta church service in the parish church at 9:30. The first rounds of the Wifi, Bania, Temple, Albert, Princess Elizabeth, the Prince Philip, the Fley, the Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cups will take place on Tuesday. All finals will be raced on Sunday, and the prize giving this year will be at 5 p.m. on the Sunday afternoon. The outline racing programme has been displayed on the internet and the notice board and will be updated. Tuesday's racing programme will be posted on the website, and the display notice on Saturday evening. Straight after this meeting, we go into setting up the Tuesday's racing programme. Traditionally, we select of certain crews in the draw for a number of events. The purpose of doing this is to achieve the fairest and the most satisfactory racing programme. Crews may be selected because we believe them to be the fastest in their event, or because we wish to keep them part of overseas crews from the same club and or the same country, for some similar reasons. In the draw, in each heat, the first crew of the draw has the number 1 station, the Berkshire station. The draw will start shortly. The Grand Challenge Cup. There are 5 crews in the draw. There are 3 selected crews. They will be drawn in one group. They'll be drawn in the positions 2, 3, and 1 in that order. Number 1.
Leander.
Number 5.
Washington.
Number 2.
Oxford Brooks and Taurus.
And now for the remaining crews. Number 4.
Rowing Canada.
And finally, number 3.
Princeton and Craftsbury.
The Remnant Challenge Cup. There are 10 crews in the draw. There are 4 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in one group. They'll be drawn in positions 5, 6, 3, and 8, and in that order. Number 12.
Princeton and North East.
14.
Wannsee.
6.
Hollandia.
13.
Rowing Canada.
And now for the remaining crews. "17.
The Ivy.
7.
Leander.
8.
Leander and Ban.
9.
Leander and Imperial.
And 11.
Oxford Brooks.
And 10.
Molesey.
The Ladies' Plate Challenge Cup. There are 6 crews in the draw. There are 4 selected crews, and they will be drawn in one group. They'll be drawn in positions 3, 4, 2, and 5, and in that order. "26.
Thames and Tideway Scullers.
20.
Cambridge.
23.
Princeton.
22.
Oxford Brooks.
Now for the remaining crews. "24.
Thames.
19.
California.
The Thames Challenge Cup. There are 32 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in positions 16, 17, 8, and 25, and in that order. "47.
De Hope.
71.
Thames A.
31.
Avon.
50.
London A.
The second group will be drawn in positions 12, 21, 4, and 29, and in that order. "44.
Germania.
66.
Riverside.
49.
Leander.
72.
Thames B.
And now for the remaining crews. "68.
Ehrenbach.
74.
Twickenham.
48.
Lee.
35.
Cambridge 99.
45.
Derby.
$56.
Minerva Bath.
$53.
Marlow B.
75.
Tyne Amateur.
$69.
Shanghai.
$51.
London B.
41.
City of Cambridge.
61.
None such.
79.
Vesta B.
33.
Belvoir.
27.
Agecroft.
52.
Marlow A.
78.
Vesta A.
70.
Star.
58.
Molesey A.
67.
Royal Chester.
59.
Molesey B.
57.
Mitsubishi.
39.
City of Bristol.
And finally, 60.
München.
The Wargrave Challenge Cup. There are 22 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they will be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in positions 11, 12, 6, and 17, and in that order. $103.
Münster.
81.
Avon.
105.
Sydney.
101.
Riverside.
The second group will be drawn in positions 9, 14, 3, and 20, and in that order. $106.
Thames A.
107.
Thames B.
91.
Leander.
82.
Belvoir.
And now for the remaining crews. $115.
Vesta.
89.
Lee.
95.
Marlow.
114.
Upper Thames B.
$85.
Hanover.
$109.
Thames D.
83.
Cantabrigian.
93.
London B.
108.
Thames C.
84.
City of Bristol.
110.
Tideway Scullers.
92.
London A.
112.
Tyne Amateur.
And finally, 113.
Upper Thames A.
The Temple Challenge Cup. There are 32 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in one group of 8. They'll be drawn in positions 16, 17, 8, 25, 12, 21, 4, and 29, and in that order. $161.
Oxford Brooks B.
126.
Lacher.
120.
Niraus B.
119.
Niraus A.
166.
Princeton B.
160.
Oxford Brooks A.
165.
Princeton A.
141.
Harvard.
And now for the remaining crews. $142.
Imperial.
151.
Newcastle.
131.
Durham B.
162.
Oxford Brooks C.
139.
Hampton.
132.
Edinburgh A.
163.
Oxford Brooks D.
130.
Durham A.
136.
Exeter.
159.
Orange Coast.
127.
Lacher B.
156.
Nottingham.
171.
Southampton.
181.
Bristol.
147.
Niort.
121,
Bedford,
183,
University of London,
125,
Cornell,
133,
Edinburgh B,
138,
Aegir,
175,
St Paul's,
173,
St Edward's,
180,
Birmingham,
and finally, 148.
La Salle,
The Island Challenge Cup. There are 24 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they will be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in positions 12, 13, 6, 19, and in that order. $233,
Virginia,
191,
Neerhouse,
212,
Oxford Brookes A,
190.
Scull,
Second group will be drawn in positions 9, 16, 3, and 22, and in that order. $193,
Cambridge,
196,
Durham A,
215,
Oxford,
and 227.
University of London A,
And now for the remaining crews. $198,
Edinburgh A,
228,
University of London B,
197,
Durham B,
210,
Nottingham,
213,
Oxford Brookes B,
200,
Edinburgh C,
225,
Bristol,
221,
University College Dublin,
230,
Rhode Island,
207,
Newcastle,
204,
Aegir,
195,
Drexel,
226,
Iowa,
199,
Edinburgh B,
218,
Southern Methodist,
and finally, 192.
Boston,
The Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup. There are 32 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in positions 16, 17, 8, and 25, and in that order. $259.
Radley.
$267.
St Paul's.
$271.
Southport.
$245.
Hamilton Boys.
And the second group will be drawn in positions 12, 21, 4, and 29, and in that order. $263.
Shiplake.
$258.
Princeton National.
$242.
Eton.
$249.
King's Wimbledon.
And now for the remaining crews. $255.
Norwich.
$254.
Monmouth.
$236.
Bedford.
$274.
Winchester.
$260.
Reading Bluecoat.
$237.
Beelan.
$261.
Saugatuck.
$247.
Hinksey.
$251.
Latimer.
$253.
Moncton Combe.
269.
King's Chester.
246.
Hampton.
241.
Emmanuel.
262.
Alta Teichweg.
273.
Westminster.
264.
Shrewsbury.
248.
Kew House.
235.
Abingdon.
266.
St George's.
265.
St Edward's.
257.
Pangbourne.
244.
Great Marlow.
240.
Dulwich.
And finally, 272.
Windsor Boys.
The Prince Philip Challenge Trophy. There are 22 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in positions 11, 12, 6, and 17, and in that order. 297.
St Catherine's.
293.
Rye.
291.
Newport Aquatic.
And 289.
Marin.
And now for the remaining crews. Have I missed it? Have I done the second group? Have we got only 5? Now for the second group, they'll be drawn in 9, 14, 3, and 20, and in that order. $282.
Eddington.
284.
Inksey.
298.
St Edward's.
283.
Henley.
And now for the remaining crews. $299.
St George's.
305.
Wallingford.
290.
Marlow.
296.
Perkins's.
281.
Groton.
277.
Emmanuel.
307.
Winter Park.
304.
Lady Eleanor Hollis.
286.
Kingston Grammar.
287.
Latimer.
285.
Kew House.
301.
Surbiton.
294.
Shiplake.
And finally, 278.
Godolphin and Latimer.
The Stewards Challenge Cup. There are no selected crews. $309.
Oxford Brooks.
308.
Leander.
The Town Challenge Cup. There are 12 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they're drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in 6, 7, 3, and 10, and in that order. $326.
Triton and Orca.
321.
Bania.
324.
Washington.
319.
Rowing Canada A.
The second group will be drawn in positions 5, 8, 2, 11, and in that order. $316.
Oxford Brookes.
320.
Rowing Canada B.
312.
Leander A.
322.
Thames.
Now for the remaining crews. $313.
Leander B.
325.
Upper Thames.
315.
Molesey.
And finally, 314.
Leander and Oxford.
The Visitors Challenge Cup. There are 16 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in positions 8, 9, 4, and 13, and in that order. $347.
California Berkeley A.
348.
California Berkeley B.
344.
Oceanus und Vidar.
330.
Brown.
The second group will be drawn in positions 6, 11, 2, and 15, and in that order. $336.
Leander B.
341.
Oxford Brookes and Taurus.
335.
Leander A.
331.
Cambridge and Roskilde.
Now for the remaining crews. $334.
Henley and Drammen.
339.
Nottingham and Union and Oxford.
333.
Upperwell and Tel Aviv.
346.
Thames.
328.
Scardi and Lacha.
340.
Oxford Brookes.
329.
Berlin and España.
Finally, 343.
Riverside.
The Wifi Challenge Cup. There are 32 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they're drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first groups will be drawn in 16, 17, 8, and 25, and in that order. 352.
Calgary.
381.
Neusser.
364.
Grasshopper.
392.
Sydney.
And the second group will be drawn in positions 12, 21, 4, and 29, and in that order. $378.
Marlow.
393.
Thames A.
375.
London A.
398.
Upper Thames.
And now for the remaining crews. 376.
London B.
396.
Tyne Amateur.
367.
Haldens.
395.
Tideway Scullers.
379.
Mercantile.
355.
City of Cambridge.
360.
Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown.
351.
Black Sheep.
372.
Kingston.
369.
Hereford.
359.
Curlew.
350.
Barcelona.
397.
UK Armed Forces.
391.
St Andrew.
390.
Zeeklub.
373.
Lee.
394.
Thames B.
356.
City of Oxford.
380.
Molesey.
362.
Hanover.
366.
Grosvenor.
354.
City of Bristol.
385.
Nottingham.
And 389.
Hamburg.
The Queen Mother's Challenge Cup. There are 6 crews in the draw. There are 2 selected crews. They'll be drawn in one group in positions 3 and 4, and in that order. $412.
Carlev and Parnu.
410.
Penathetic and California.
Now for the remaining crews. $411.
Braunschweig and Magdeburg.
408.
Hollandia.
413.
España.
And finally, 409.
Leander.
The Princess Grace Challenge Cup. There are 14 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they're drawn in one group. They'll be drawn in positions 7, 8, 4, 11, 6, 9, 2, and 13, and in that order. $427.
Baden and Lucerne.
415.
Skadi.
414.
Northeast and Craftsbury.
428.
Shawnigan Lake.
418,
Hamburg and Lübeck,
416,
Neeraus,
420,
Lausanne and Schorningen Lake,
429.
Twickenham and Trentham,
Now for the remaining crews. $423,
Marlow and Queen's Belfast,
426,
Reading University,
422,
Leander B,
424,
Molesey,
421,
Leander A,
430.
Iowa,
The Prince of Wales Challenge Cup. There are 16 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews. They'll be drawn in one group. They'll be drawn in positions 8, 9, 4, 13, 6, 11, 2, and 15, and in that order. $432,
Würzburg and Speyer,
446,
Penn Athletic,
448,
Reading University,
453,
Hamburg and Kapellen,
445,
Ormsund and Christiania,
435,
Bausfair,
433,
Skull,
and 443.
Leander,
Now for the remaining crews. $438,
Evergreen,
441,
Köln and Ratzeburg,
456,
Tideway Scullers and Protaus Iritis,
454,
Star and Arrow,
442,
Lee and London,
447,
Queen's Belfast,
459,
Triton,
431,
Agecroft,
the Fley Challenge Cup. There are 24 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in 12, 13, 6, and 19, and in that order. $485,
Los Gatos,
427,
White Marsh,
423, sorry, 523, 527, sorry, my mistake. It is 527 on there. I'm enjoying it so much, I want it to last a bit longer. Okay, 523.
Windsor Boys.
504.
Alemannia Hamburg.
The second group will be drawn in positions 9, 16, 3, and 22, and in that order. $473.
Hinksey.
490.
Marlow.
469.
Hartpury.
482.
Leander.
Now for the remaining crews. $487.
Maidenhead.
493.
Miami.
464.
Clare's Court.
513.
Texas.
480.
Lee.
529.
Yarm.
467.
Great Marlow.
466.
Harriet.
Okay. 514.
American School.
508.
Ballazers.
528.
White Marsh.
496.
Northwich.
494.
Molesey.
506.
Shiplake.
463.
Beelan.
I've got two discs left in the pot. 505. 500. I think we've got one too many. It was probably that crew that's in there, so I think we need to do a redraw. The 505, next one, and 520, the last one. Have a think about that, and we'll come back to a redraw if there is one. Well, obviously, there's one too many crews in the event. Happy to move on to the Diamond Jubilee. The Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. There are 24 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews. They'll be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in 12, 13, 6, and 19, and in that order. 551.
Los Gatos.
536.
Crossley.
588.
Wycliffe A.
567.
Zurich.
The second group will be drawn in positions 9, 16, 3, and 22, and in that order. $589.
Wycliffe B.
553.
Marlow.
541.
Hartbury.
555.
Molesey.
And now for the remaining crews. $570.
Shrewsbury.
565.
Rob Roy.
530.
Aberdeen Schools.
560.
Nottingham.
543.
Headington.
563.
Putney High.
549.
Lee.
577.
Surbiton.
568.
Shawnigan Lake.
569.
Shiplake.
We've got two Lees in on the draw, same number. You want us to go back over the numbers to make sure you got the right order there?
Yeah.
You want me to call out the numbers in the order that we've got for this event?
Next one after 569. I don't think you can call it yet.
549. 577.
549 Lee. We already had
549 is on there, so the one after that.
one after 569.
577.
Surbiton.
568.
Sorry, Steve. Already had 5.
I'm going back over them, so they should be then moved into the proper position they should be in.
The 577 Surbiton.
549 was keyed twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right, we're good.
Yeah. $585.
Trentham.
534.
Clare's Court.
573.
Perkins's.
582.
Tideway Scullers.
552.
Maidenhead.
Hopefully there's one left in here. 578.
Grange.
The Britannia Challenge Cup. There are 16 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews, and they're drawn in 2 groups of 4. They will be drawn in positions 8, 9, 4, and 13, and in that order. $607.
Mercantile.
600.
De Hope.
613.
Riverside.
616.
Sydney.
The second group will be drawn in positions 6, 11, 2, and 15, and in that order. $604.
London.
615.
Royal Chester.
617.
Thames.
608.
Molesey.
Now for the remaining crews. $605.
Los Gatos.
602.
Lee.
619.
Upper Thames.
621.
Wairau.
610.
Nottingham.
606.
Marlow.
595.
Bremer.
601.
Köln.
The Prince Albert Challenge Cup. There are 12 crews in the draw. There are 8 selected crews. They'll be drawn in 2 groups of 4. The first group will be drawn in 6, 7, 3, and 10, and in that order. $622.
Neerhaus.
625.
Cornell.
634.
Oxford Brookes A.
628.
Harvard.
The second group will be drawn in positions 5, 8, 2, and 11, and in that order. $637.
University of London A.
623.
Cambridge.
626.
Edinburgh A.
635.
Oxford Brookes B.
And now for the remaining crews. $632.
LaSalle.
629.
Imperial.
627.
Edinburgh B.
638.
University of London B.
The Silver Goblets and Nichols Challenge Cup. There are 10 crews in the draw. There are 4 selected crews. There will be in one group in positions 5, 6, 3, and 8, and in that order. Six, 5, 5.
Felberg and Mortensen.
6, 4, 7.
Grossman and Kaman.
656.
Van Sprang and Krommenhoek.
643.
Dorney and Carney.
And now for the remaining crews. $642.
Jekovic and Jekovic.
658.
Von Müller and Rigney.
651.
Russell and Cartissier.
652.
Schmeller and Hagemeister.
653.
Smith and Blight.
657.
Verkijk and Jordans.
The Hambledon Pairs Challenge Cup. There are 10 crews in the draw. There are 6 selected crews in 2 groups. The first group, 2, will be drawn in positions 5 and 6, and in that order. 659.
Cornelis and Cornut d'Anjou.
672.
Reif and Sarasa.
The second group will be drawn in positions 3, 8, 2, and 9, in that order. 671.
Perry and Standing.
661.
Cronk and Edwards.
663.
Gaffney and Morton.
660.
Crocker and Campbell.
Now for the remaining crews. $673.
Robinson and Tisdall.
665.
Greenstock and Druitt.
662.
Vuurholz and Vuurholz.
667.
Kelly and Fraunhofer.
The Double Sculls Challenge Cup. There are 10 crews in the draw. There are 6 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in 2 groups. The first group of 2 will be drawn in 5 and 6, and in that order. 683.
Gare and David.
689.
Meissen and Van Boeman.
The second group will be drawn in positions 3, 8, 2, and 9, and in that order. 693.
Ruinet and Bradbury.
682.
Garbers and Zakharov.
691.
Moore and Volta.
685.
Immeke and van der Sluis.
Now for the remaining crews. $678.
Buchan and Free.
$692.
Mool and Bullen.
695.
Van Eyck, Van Helsingen and Ten Boom.
680.
Cunningham and Fuller.
The Stoner Challenge Trophy. There are 10 crews in the draw, there are 6 selected crews, and they'll be drawn in one group, in positions 5, 6, 3, 8, 2, and 9, and in that order. $704.
Fellows and Nabel.
697.
Bates and Quito.
698.
Bollinger and Brian.
703.
Feitner and Flynn.
715.
Viberens and Goodfleisch.
712.
Reichardt and Reichardt.
Now for the remaining crews. $700.
Court and Fullman.
714.
Stratton and Burton.
699.
Cook and Stratton.
711.
Pusher and Baller.
The Diamond Challenge Sculls. There are 24 crews in the draw. There are two selected crews, and they'll be drawn in one group of 12 and 13. $755.
Zeidler.
$745.
Pleehull.
Now for the remaining crews. $748.
Paulson.
754.
Wilkinson.
743.
Parsonage.
729.
Gutierrez.
721.
Buchan.
716.
Alizadeh.
723.
Cox.
718.
Backer.
747.
Poshnik.
744.
Pfeiffer.
724.
Dodd.
733.
Junger.
735.
Kreiter.
719.
Borg.
734.
Kaiser.
752.
Spellman.
730.
Harding.
725.
Free.
743. Sorry, 746.
Pole.
753.
Twist.
727.
Goretti.
737.
Liu.
The Princess Royal Challenge Sculls. There are 12 crews in the draw. There are 4 selected crews. In one group, they'll be drawn in positions 6, 7, 3, and 10 in that order. $764.
Lewis.
758.
Farrellish.
765.
Madden.
771.
Voss.
Now for the remaining crews. $766.
Mackay.
767.
Otto.
768.
Robson.
762.
Caletta.
756.
Armstrong.
759.
Hayes.
763.
Liu.
770.
Titterton.
That leaves the strange draw of the philli, I want to say. And I think, if I'm right in saying, is that there's one rogue crew number disc in there that shouldn't be in there. So I'm going to read out the numbers. I'm not going to redraw. I'm going to read out the numbers of that event in the order they were drawn in, taking out that number and put them into the positions they should be. It doesn't need a redraw, if everyone's in agreement with that scenario. Okay? So can I have the spike with the... The spike has been reset. I'm suggesting that as this has been recorded, we go over the video of the recorded and use the draw that we have drawn, which is the official draw, and that's how it should stand, and that's what it will be. That's what it will be. Hope everybody on screen understands that situation. I'll explain again. Is that there was one disc too many in the philli draw. It came out halfway through. We've got the recording of that draw being done, so it doesn't need to be redrawn. It is a fair draw. We just need to take out that rogue disc that didn't qualify and then fill the places in the right positions as it comes out. It will take a little while to do that. So I'm not going to stand here and do that. So I'm going to conclude the draw is finalised. That it will be published The draw will be published on the website and will be on the notice board in the enclosures, so in the boating area, and I think that concludes the draw. Thank you very much for your patience. I did. Yes, I did. I can almost remember the numbers as well.